Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's card I'm going to be using this stamp by Spellbinders. It's a house mouse stamp called Candy Corn Treats. I'm placing my stamp onto the Martha Stewart small-footed stamp mount and applying Memento Tuxedo ink as I will be coloring with Copics. My card base measures 9.5 by 6 and I scored it at 4 3/4. I will be using the grand caliber scallop rectangles, and I've used the second one from the middle. I'm going to cut this in black cardstock, and I will be placing this on top of my card base. I've also cut a piece of this designer paper using the grand nestabilities, grand rectangles, and it's also the second one from the middle as well. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take the score tape off and place it on top of my scalloped rectangle. And what I did is I also cut a piece of black cardstock to mat my image, which makes it look stand out a lot better. And I'm going to place score tape as well as this double-sided tape all along the edges and place it onto the black cardstock. I'm going to use the reverse confetti double banner garland. It consists of the two dies. One cuts out the outline and the other one cuts out, like you see right here. This is the piece that cuts out the outline, and the other piece cuts out the shadow. I'm going to do that in black cardstock, and this is what it looks like using this one. So I had originally cut a black and one in orange, but I don't know why I cut the black one. I'm just going to need the outline with the orange designer paper, and I'm going to place that on top of the black card piece, and I'm going to use another one, cut out another one of the using the outline because it's also cuts out the flags, the little flags. The pieces come out from this one as well, but I'm going to try and keep them all in because I'm going to stamp with these tiny alphabet Studio G wood letters that I purchased a while ago at Walmart, I believe it was, using the Hero Arts pigment ink in unicorn. I picked out a few letters to spell out spooky, and I'm going to stamp them to the individual flags, and I left them in their little pockets so that it'd be easier to know which one goes where when it comes time to placing them on the top banner that you see up above with the orange. I also used the Zing embossing powder in clear, but you can barely tell. There's just a little tiny bit of gloss on them. And what I did is I just took them out of their little slot, and where's the other one? And then I placed them into the little slot. They fit perfectly. So I had made up my mind, and I went ahead and decided that I wanted to tilt my image and place the banner up above right here. So I'm going to go ahead and place some score tape. So that looks good right there. And using Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, I'm just going to cut this one in half and place it on each end of the banner. Because of the layer on the image, the banner, the ends of it tend to kind of just be hanging in the air, so the pop dot will help keep everything grounded. And this is the base of my card. I'm going to go ahead and decorate the inside of it. I'm using, for designer paper, I don't know if I mentioned this very old Recollections Halloween cardstock paper pad for Michaels. And using the grand rectangles, I will also cut a piece with designer paper and a piece of this white paper so that there's an area where I can write Using the Spellbinder candy corn, I use the very smallest die cut just to add a little something inside the card. And now I'm going to go ahead and place it on this corner. Using these stamps from My Thoughts Exactly, which sadly are no longer available, I'm going to stamp the inside sentiment. And it says Trick or Treat and Happy Halloween. Now I'm ready to place the scalloped rectangle part of my card onto the base. And this pretty much finishes my card. You'll notice that at the bottom right corner there's nothing there, and for some reason it was just settling right with me. So in the end, you'll see the pictures. I added an extra sentiment that says Got Candy, as you can see on there, and I just thought that completed the card. Thank you again for tuning in, and if you like the card, please press the like button and subscribe if you want to see more.